Today, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And leading the charge, we get a look at their 6-year quarterback.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Phillips.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
The Eagles send out their punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. Fielded just inside the 20. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Lions will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a peek at the man under center. He has 5 full years in the league under his belt. Now in year number 6. He finds his man, complete. It's man. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's a 2nd and 7. He finds his man, complete. It's man. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On 3rd down. It's Bailey, and he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
The Lions at 8-1 on the year. They come in here hot. I mean, over the last 9, Charles, they are 8-1.
And that record, the way that they're playing, they've proven to me, and I think anyone else in the league, that they're able to go toe-to-toe with anyone, and they look forward to the challenge.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 20 carries, 100 yards on the nose, and a score.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does, and they want to make sure they get him there.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
On 3rd down, Bailey, and able to pick up the 1st across midfield to the 47. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's man.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Alexander, and he is out of bounds inside the 30. On 3rd down, it's Bailey. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
40 yards rushing for him on their opening drive of the contest, and it's now 1st and goal. Back to throw. Being chased out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It's a loss of 5 there on the sack to bring up 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw here. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Alexander.
No whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
The last series form a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
23 yards on the play. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. On play action, they'll throw. And this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at about the 14.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back.
And out will come the offense as they take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
They go play action here on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Todd. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Up the middle they go. It's Bailey, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Todd. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 18. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. On first down, Bailey. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
They'll set up to throw.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
2nd and 14. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Alexander.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Again, he'll drop to throw. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And his kick here is good. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Nolan. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Looking to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Back to throw here.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his man, complete. It's man.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He finds his man, complete. It's Bailey.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
They'll look to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10.
And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Bailey. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And this one is right through, and that will make this a 9-point lead.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
A run there on first down gets him a yard to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now back to throw. His throw incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. Bailey. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
52 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Now a play fake here on first down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. They'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's man. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
Yeah, they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. So not only do they get the fumble recovery on the punt, but now look at this field position. He almost took it the distance.
And the ability to not just make the play, but turn it into something big, that's what coaches harp on all the time. How do we create big plays that'll change the game? And that may have been one that just did.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They're down a couple of scores, 16-0, as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the 2nd quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man, complete. It's man.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
2nd and 3. He finds his man, complete. It's man. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He rifles one that's intercepted.
And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Finding his safety valve here, that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Back to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 24-yard line. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the 1st half.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
And his kick is good. And they'll at least get on the board here, still trailing, but 16-3 now.
Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
So we have reached halftime where the visiting Lions take
halftime over. No problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the 2nd half is underway.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass runs.
And he fires one that's intercepted. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Up the middle they go. Nolan. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Nolan. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. That's complete right around the 8. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the lead is down to 10 now at 16-6.
So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. That's caught inside the 20.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. His kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that can all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. On 2nd down, Nolan. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Bailey. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bailey. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Back to throw now on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Alexander.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Over the middle, complete. That's Alexander.
Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4.
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. From 8 yards out, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll come out throwing here on first down.
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there, as that's batted down and incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He finds his man, complete. That's Lawson.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Up the middle they go. Nolan. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
And this, incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
And the Lions are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. On 2nd down now. It's Bailey. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's man.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. No problem there on the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And the pick-6 we just saw makes things a little more interesting. Still, though, a 2-possession game as they control their destiny in this 4th quarter.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. On 2nd down, it's Bailey.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Finding space at the 40.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
On second down now, Nolan. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now this one complete on the slant route. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Now a handoff up the middle. Nolan. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard. And it's caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Up the middle they go. Nolan. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A great play there.
With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point safely through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Throw left side complete. That's man. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll keep it on the ground. Bailey, a gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
He finds his man complete. It's Bailey. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the midfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Bailey.
And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. Bailey. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Now 2nd and 9 from the 10.
He'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. From 10 yards out.
And the Lions answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. And the Lions have just about sewn up this football game. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bailey. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
On 3rd down, it's Bailey, and he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3, it leaves him with 4th and 1. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They'll look to throw. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. He's back to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Well, it came down to the final play in such a close ballgame. What a game it was, but they can't get that last throw off. Good job by that defense to get in there for the sack to seal it.
And for fans watching the game, a little bit anticlimactic, don't you think, partner? Not even able to get off one last throw to see how it would have turned out. Instead, pass rush got to him and ended it that way.
So for Detroit, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7 now on the year. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.